So today I'm reading from the Cosmic Oracle, and the card that we're going to be looking at is Strength. So if you are going through something a little challenging right now in your life and you could do with some strength, this card and the vision I'm going to share that inspired this card is for you. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Lao Tzu. This card comes to you to remind you of your inner strength and courage. Although you may be feeling weary and hopeless at this time, do not lose faith and heart. You are a lot stronger than you realize. Moving through this chapter of your life, you will understand the lesson of having to release your inner resistance and fears. By uncovering your true strength, you'll have the courage to move through it with clarity, understanding, and compassion. Your prayers for strength have been heard. Release all fears that are blocking spiritual guidance. Breaking down walls will help you see all the synchronicities and signs communicated to you. So often we pray for strength, right? God, give me strength, give me strength. But a lot of time, guys, and I speak from experience, when strength comes, we don't realize, we don't see it, we miss it. And I'll explain that soon. The spirit teachers of love and light wish only to serve the highest good for all, to offer guidance, love, and reminders of what you already hold within yourself. You hold so much strength, courage, determination, and perseverance. The first step in uncovering and embracing your true strength is to accept your current state. Whether it is vulnerability, powerlessness, emotional fragility, or weakness. The second step is surrendering to that universal life force of love. Allow the third step, empowerment, to flow into your life naturally. Strength and empowerment will come. Use this card to find your deepest source of strength, to renew your faith and be all that you truly are. A spiritual warrior living in conscious freedom. Prayer. Great Spirit, guide me through this period. Give me the insight, courage, and strength I need to cultivate the source of strength already within me. So guys, years ago I went through a chapter where I felt I really needed strength, and I didn't think I had the strength to get through that time in my life. And so I prayed for strength. Every day I'd wake up and I'd pray for strength. Lord, give me strength. One day I go to meditate, and I went to meditate. I was in bed, and this great white tiger with glowing eyes jumped on my bed, and it freaked me out. I was still fairly new on my journey in terms of seeing things, and I literally hid under the covers and I prayed and wished this vision away, because I thought it was, I didn't know what it was. And anyway, I continued to pray for strength. Maybe around 2 weeks later, I went to meditate. And just as I was about to meditate, I see this same white tiger walk in, sits down in front of me, and he says to me, every day you pray for strength, but when I come to you, you fear me. And I was like, oh. And he said, get on my back. And with just a thought, I was on his back, but I was like an orb. It's hard to explain, but I was in an orb. And we were running through golden fields, and it was amazing. I loved it. I felt so free. And then we reached this mountain, and I just knew that mountain represented the challenges that I was going through in my life at that time. And he suddenly started to leap up that mountain, and I was afraid. I got scared that we're going to fall. I saw little rocks falling down, and I was terrified. But this tiger continued to leap up that mountain with such strength and such courage. There was no fear of falling. There was no fear of getting hurt. And as this tiger continued to leap up this mountain, I started to have faith in this tiger's ability to get us to the top. And so I started to relax. And as I started to relax, I noticed that my hands began to merge with the paws of the tiger. I became that tiger, and I continued to leap up that mountain. I came out of that meditational experience, and guys, I felt so strong. It's hard to explain, but I felt this strength in me. Well, this strength that was already in me that I didn't know I had. And it took this white tiger to remind me of the strength that was already in me. And I remember feeling like I could take on anything, and I could take on anybody. And in fact, I felt so strong. I mean, I had to pick my kids from school, that I thought if someone was to come and, try and take me on, or I don't know, this is where my mindset was at that time, because I was doing martial arts, so I was thinking fighting. If someone was to come and try and take me on, I could take them down, despite whatever size they were. Like, honestly, I felt so strong. And that particular challenge that I was going through, it was nothing. I felt like it was a piece of cake. It didn't seem so huge and so hard. When I felt this surge of courage and strength within me, that particular challenge seemed so insignificant that I couldn't believe that it burdened me as much as it did now with this newfound strength. But anyway, guys, if you are currently going through something that's challenging, that's hard, and you feel as though you need strength, that strength is already inside of you. You do have that strength. You do have that courage, and you are that white tiger, and you can leap up that mountain. So, and another message that comes with today's card is, when we pray for strength, I believe our prayers do get answered, but sometimes we miss it because of fear. We miss the signs, we miss the synchronicities, we miss the messages because we dismiss it because of our uncertainty, our doubts, our fears, and we don't take it on board. So if I would have let fear, control me, I would not have had that experience with the white tiger that reminded me of the strength that was already in me. So if you are going through something, guys, just remember that you do have the strength to get through it. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.